connected that way, you know. Not like friends or anything, you know.
But you know of them.
Yeah. Just from all the work of like helping out with signs and everything like that. It's a big thing.
Good deal.
One time I pulled up with a banner that we had made for Seville Smith, and then they were able to like staple the wood just like that, like at the top and bottom, like on the spot to make it like ready to hold and everything. It was cool.
Yeah, he's good when it comes to the handy stuff.
Exactly, yo, it's crucial. The infrastructure.
Right. What's your name again?
Eric. Yeah.
Amin.
¿Cómo?
Amin.
Amin?
Yeah. What's up, you guys? I'm going live today, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We are doing a Stop the Ban march and rally for abortion rights. So you guys want to join us on this march? These, they are fighting for defending reproductive rights. The fact that Texas is already trying to pass a bill to say that after 6 weeks you can no longer get an abortion, they are saying that, you know, that should be your right of when you want to have an abortion, and the fact that they're trying to stop you and stop your, you know, your body is your right to do what you want to do. Is your choice. So they're gonna do a rally and march, and everybody's getting set up and organized right now for that. So I'm just gonna get some B-roll of what's going on here. They're making signs right now. They've got signs like "Stop the Ban," "Defend Reproductive Rights," "Public Cervix Announcement," "FU." So they've got some pretty creative signs out here, and they want to get loud about the fact that, you know, it is their right to make that choice for abortion, and it shouldn't be a law or against the law to make a choice when it comes to your own body. They've got signs, let's see, it says abortion is healthcare essential and a human right. So right now they're just putting their signs together. And then we're gonna be heading out for the march pretty soon here. This is in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, you guys. What does some of the signs say? Stop the bans. Texas deserves, what is that?
Deserves better.
Deserves better, sorry. Abortion is health care. We are more than our womb. Wow. Powerful, powerful stuff. Abortion is health care. What we got here? Hands and bands off our bodies. Wow. Creative. Keep your...
Fuck you!
Wow, okay. Public... Oh, wow. They're not playing around. I want as many rights as guns. What does that say?
Yep, that's what it says.
Okay. What is that? Pumpkin spice what? Oh, there you go. There you go. Nice. So we're on Wisconsin Street, you guys. If you guys want to come down here and join, you know, you better try to make it down here quick. We're in the corner of Wisconsin and 22nd. What is this? What is this building? The Planned Parenthood. They're right in front of the Planned Parenthood building on Wisconsin Avenue, you guys.
Who's this for?
This is Raw Topic. If you guys want to check out the stream later.
Raw Topic. Hi.
On
Raw
Facebook,
Topic.
YouTube. I don't know whoever wants
Hi, I'm
to.
Nicole.
Nicole, you got anybody want to say anything about why you showed up today? I can give you a microphone.
Oh, I don't know.
Just why you came. Why is this important to you?
It's important to me because my body shouldn't be part of any policy, and as someone who advocates for anyone who can have an abortion, I don't think anyone should make a law to not allow that. It's our basic human right, and that's why I'm here.
Right. Good job. Your name again?
I'm Nicole Gorelick. Nicole Gorelick. Follow me on Instagram.
Hey, what organization? I know, isn't there like 2 different organizations here today?
I think the Party for Social...
Which one are you with? Or
I'm just a dedicated citizen.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
But I'm representing Bend the Arc, Jewish Action, with my friend Ariel here.
Okay.
So follow us as well.
What's your handle? Where can they follow you? Facebook, Instagram, what you got?
Facebook and Instagram, Bend the Arc MKE.
Okay.
I think. We're Jews here.
Really?
Yes, we're Jews.
Okay, you guys are all together?
Yeah. And
Okay.
these people right here.
Oh, wow.
Jews for Justice, I'll put it that way.
Oh, wow, that's dope. Okay. All
And
right.
Ariel has something to say.
Oh, go ahead.
My name is Ariel Cole. I'm a clinic escort at Affiliated Medical Services on Farwell and Ogden. If you're interested, follow me on Instagram, ariel.cole, Kohl, and I can get you in touch with the right people so that you get one of these sick rainbow vests and you get to defend abortion rights.
Now, to tell them again about Jews for what?
Justice.
Jews for Justice. Tell us a little bit about that or that group you guys got. That's pretty cool.
At like such a divisive thing.
Or you don't have to comment if you don't want.
So one of the most important Jewish values is pikuach nefesh, or protecting oneself. And in instances of abortion, these people are protecting themselves. They're protecting their lives. They're protecting the way that they want to live out the rest of their years. And it's part of our Jewish values to protect people's decision making and to protect their right to live their life in the way that's going to make them happiest and going to keep them and their family safe.
Okay, that's what's up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, you guys, let me know if everything's okay as far as audio, video and audio, because we are going to be doing this march real soon. Just heard from a couple of the groups involved. And if you guys were watching, a couple of them already explained why they're here and why this is important to them. So,
Hello? Can you all hear me pretty well? Can you hear me? So, we are about to start the march. So the rules for the march is, first, I'm Paris. Thank you for showing out. I'm a general member of Freedom Road Social Organization. Thank you all for coming here today on this lovely windy day. So for the march itself, we'll be staying in the right lane road. Do not move in front of the lead car, which is the black BMW, and do not go behind the trailing car. There will be marshals on bikes to maintain us in a safely manner. And if you need any kind of assistance at all, any like medical help or anxiety or anything, there'll be people around that will be able to assist you. But at the moment, if we want to start moving into the road a little bit, make sure to stay into the right lane, and then we will start the march. Thank you.
okay, so they are getting prepared to march. The caravans are getting in place.
Where's my guy?
What's the destination of the march?
Genuinely don't know.
Okay.
I think it's City Hall.
Okay.
We're going to Ron Johnson's office.
That's right.
Oh,
I don't know where
okay.
that is though.
So it sounds like they're
When I
on.
say, what do we want? You say
They're on their way to
choice.
Ron
What do we
Johnson's
want?
office.
What do we want? When I say, what do we want? You say choice. What do we want? What do we want? When I say, what do we want? You say always. What do we want? 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 What do we want it? Always. What do we want? What do we want it? Always. They say no choice, we say pro-choice. They say no choice. They say no choice. They say no choice. What do we want? Choice. What do we want it? What do we want? Choice. What do we want it? What do we want? Choice. What do we want it? They say no choice. We say pro-choice. They say no choice. We say pro-choice. Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backwards views have to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backwards views have to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backwards views have to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backwards views have to go. Hey, ho, ho, your backwards views have to go. Hey, ho, ho, your backwards views have to go. Ho, ho, your backwards views have to go.
You want to do that one?
Hey, hey, ho, ho. Your backwards views have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Your backwards views have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Your backwards views have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Your backwards views have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Your backwards views have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Your backwards views have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Your backwards views has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Your backwards views has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Your backwards views have got to go. What do we want? What do we want it? What do we want? What do we want it? What do we want? What do we want it? What do we want? What do we want it? They say no choice. They say no choice.
We say pro-choice. We say pro-choice. We say pro-choice.
Pro-choice united, they will never be defeated. 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 Pro-choice united, they will never be defeated.
If you guys want to support this stream, we have a feature called Stars on Facebook. That is a digital gift you can send to Raw Topic to help us with live streaming like this one. The donation helps us. Also, if this is your first time coming to the stream, if you're on Facebook, you can use the command !notify. You'll be notified the next time that we go live.
Like, what do we want choice when we're not now?
Keep your rosaries off our ovaries.
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 Keep your rosaries off our ovaries. Keep your rosaries off our ovaries.
Keep your rosaries off our ovaries.
Keep your rosaries off our ovaries.
Keep your rosaries off our ovaries.
Keep your rosaries off our ovaries.
Keep your rosaries off our ovaries.
They say no choice.
We say pro-choice.
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 What do we want?
Choice.
When do we want it?
Always.
What do we want?
Choice.
When do we want it?
Always.
What do we want?
Choice.
When do we want it?
Always.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, your best pizza's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, your best pizza's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, your best pizza's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, your best pizza's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, your best pizza's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, your best pizza's got to go. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Pro-choice united will never be defeated. Pro-choice united will never be defeated. Keep your head. Sorry.
2, 4, 6, 8, separate church and state. 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 We say pro-choice. We say pro-choice. We say pro-choice. We say pro-choice. Choice. Now. Choice. Now. Choice. Now. Keep your rosaries off our ovaries. Hey ho ho, your backward Jesus got to go. Hey hey ho ho, your backward Jesus got to go. Hey hey, backward Jesus got to go. Backward Jesus got to go. Pro-choice united and will never be defeated. 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 Hey, hey, ho, ho, backward Jesus got to go. Backward Jesus got to go. Backward Jesus got to go. Now! Choice! Now! Choice! Now! Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backward Jesus got to go. Hey, 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 ho, ho, your backward Jesus got to go. Hey,
Keep your rosaries
up my ovaries.
off our ovaries. What do you want?
Choice!
What do you want?
Now!
What do you want?
Choice!
What do you want?
Now!
What do you want?
Choice!
What do you want?
Now! Choice!
What do you want?
Now!
Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backwards views has got to go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backward views have got to go. Hey, when women's rights are under attack, what do we do? When reproductive rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand back! Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8, separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8, separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8, separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8, separate the church and state.
What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want?
Now.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8, separate the church and state.
6, 8.
Separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8, separate the church and state.
What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want?
Now.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Separate the church and state.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8, separate the church and state.
4, 6, 8.
Separate the church and state.
Hey, oh, oh.
Your back to the have got to
Go,
go.
hey, hey.
Oh, oh. Your back to the have got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Your back to the have got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Your back to the have got to go.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8. Separate the church and state.
4, 6, 8.
Separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8. Separate the church and state.
What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want? 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 2, 4, 6, 8. Separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8. Separate the church and state.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Separate the church and state.
Keep your husbands off our ovaries. 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 What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want? What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want? What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want? Girls Trust United will never be defeated. 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 What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want? What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want? What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want? 2, 4, 6, 8.
Separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8. Separate the church and state.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Separate the church and state.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Separate the church and state.
Sorry, Dave, brother. Hey, hey. Oh, ho. Your back is loose has got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, ho. Slow down a second. How's everybody doing? Lovely. What do we want? What do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Choice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Choice.
When do we want it?
Now.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8. Separate the
Fuck your corporate legislature, I am not your incubator. Fuck corporate legislator, I am not your incubator.
Fuck your corporate legislator, I am not your incubator. Fuck your corporate legislature, I am not your incubator. Fuck your corporate legislature, I am not your incubator. Fuck your corporate legislature, I am not your incubator.
I am not your incubator. Legislature, I am not your incubator. Fuck your corporate legislature, I am not your incubator. 2, 4, 6, 8, separate the church and state.
2, 4, 6, 8, separate the church and state.
Thanks, Suzanne, for the heads up. I'll look into it.
4, 6, 8, separate the church and state.
What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Choice. Now. When women's rights are under attack, what do we do? When women's rights
4, 6, 8, separate the church and
You got Badger here taking care of the people. What's up, man? How you doing?
Separate the church and state.
4, 6, 8.
Separate the church and state.
What do we want? What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Choice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
So they've got water
What do we want?
and snacks at certain checkpoints.
Hold on.
Not the church, not the
Suzanne, I'm not exactly sure what a life chain is, but I'll have to look into it.
Not the church, not the state. Women must decide their fate. Not the church, not the state. Women must decide their fate. Not the church, not the state. Women must decide their fate. Not the church, not the state. Women must decide their fate. Fuck the corporate legislature. I am not an incubator. Fuck the corporate legislature. I am not an incubator. Fuck the corporate legislature. I am not an incubator. Fuck the corporate legislature. I am not an incubator. 1, 2, 3, 4. Abortion is worth fighting for. 1, 2, 3, 4. Abortion is worth fighting for. 5, 6, 7, 8. Abortion is worth fighting for. 5, 6, 7, 8. Women's rights are worth the state. 1, 2, 3, 4. Abortion is worth fighting for. 5, 6, 7, 8. Women's rights are worth the state.
Suzanne, they're against
Abortion is
legislation telling them when they can get an abortion.
women's rights are worth the state. 1, 2,
Legislation in Texas is saying that after 6 weeks, a woman can no longer abort. And this protest is saying that that is the right of your body to do what you want, and no one should be able to tell you what you can do with your body and when you can abort or not.
Hey, mister, get your laws off my sister. What? What? What'd you say? One more time. Legalize abortion. Once and for all. What do we want? Abortion.
You guys can always become a supporter to help support Raw Topic. You can also send stars, which is a digital gift, to help fund these type of protests and keep these live streams going.
Get your laws off my sister. Hey, mister, 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 get your laws off my sister. Toy, no toy, we say pro-choice. We say no toy, we say pro-choice. We say no Separate the church and state! 2, 4, 6, 8! Separate the church and state! 2, 4, 6, 8! Separate the church and state! Not the church, not the state! Women must decide their fate! Not the church, not the state! Women must decide their fate! Not the church, not the state! Women must decide their fate! Not the church, not the state! Women must decide their fate! Not the church, not the state! Women must decide their fate! Not the church, not the state! Women must decide their fate! Not the church, not the state! Women must decide their fate! Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backward views have got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backward views have got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backward views have got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backward views have got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backward views have got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backward views have got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backward views have got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backward views have got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho, your backward views have got to go! What do we want? Choice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Choice! When do we want it? Now! They say no choice, we say pro-choice. They say no choice, we say pro-choice. Women's rights are human rights. 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 Women's rights are human rights.
Women's rights are human rights.
Hey, hey, ho, ho! Your backward views have got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! Your backward views have got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! Your backward views have got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! Your backward views have got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! Your backward views have got to go! No back alleys in the night, perfect choices we will fight! No back alleys in the night, perfect choices we will fight! No back alleys in the night, perfect choices we will fight! Perfect choices we will fight! What do we want? Choice! When do we want it? Now! Choice! When do we want it? Now! They say no choice, we say pro-choice! 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 They say no choice, we say pro-choice!
Fuck the corporate legislature, I am not your incubator.
Fuck the corporate legislature, I am not your incubator. Fuck the corporate legislature, I am not your incubator. Fuck the corporate legislature, I am not your incubator. Fuck the corporate legislature, I am not your incubator. They say no choice, we say pro-choice. They say no choice, we say pro-choice. They say no choice, we say pro-choice. We say pro-choice. We say pro-choice.
That's what they're on some of the stuff. But you can keep chanting.
2, 4, 6, 8. Separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8. Separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8. Separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8. Separate the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8. Separate the church and state.
They're crashing a wedding, you guys. Wedding crashers.
Hey everyone, we're just going to give everyone about 5 minutes so they can get their pictures out of the way. Give it up for people getting married. And then once 5 minutes are up, we're going to be up on the steps. Thank you. Keep on chanting.
So right now we're waiting for the bride to get done taking their pictures, and then we're going to occupy the steps of this building. We are downtown Milwaukee, you guys. This rally and protest is all about women's rights. The right to have an abortion if they want without being told when they can have one. Like states like Texas are saying that after 6 weeks, you can no longer have an abortion. They are saying it's their body. They should be able to do what they want without anyone telling them what they can do with their own body. So right now, everybody is just kind of taking a little rest from that march.
Hey everyone, how you doing?
And I guess there will be a few words.
My name's Bradford. I'm a general member with the Freedom Road Socialist Organization. I'm your MC for today. Thank you so much for joining us. reproductive rights. People that can reproduce life should have the ability to safely choose when, where, and how that life is produced. Yes. They say no choice, we say
Pro-choice!
They say no choice, we say
Pro-choice!
Thank you. So our first speaker today is Nadezhda, member of the Freedom Road Socialist Organization. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Thanks for joining us out here today. I am really proud to be speaking on behalf of Freedom Road Socialist Organization. And I guess the first thing I want to address is, why is it necessary for the socialists to be fighting for women's rights? I mean, there's the obvious answers, which is that 50% roughly of workers are women, that it's the right thing to do. But it goes beyond that. There's a reason why in Vietnam they're working on passing legislation in order to provide extra pay for menstruating workers, while we're still here trying to protect the rights that should have been set in law 50 years ago or more. There's a reason that in the former Soviet Union, there is still more workers, women workers in STEM than in the fucking United States of America. And that is that women's rights and the reproductive struggle is class war. Women are an oppressed class. And through an extension of this, all LGBT people, it is necessary for capitalism to maintain control over the workers and their reproduction, and it is massively beneficial for them to keep reproductive labor cheap. There is a reason why I, as a healthcare worker, am working almost exclusively with women in any department in the hospital. And there's a reason why when my union sits down at the bargaining table, the assholes across the table from us are all men in suits who have never set foot in a hospital in their fucking lives, and still feel that they can condescend to us. So these are not disconnected issues. These are all one issue. And you can see this also in who this abortion ban really affects in this country. Because, to be honest, even though all women obviously deserve reproductive choice, there's never been a time when wealthy women and the women who are rich and powerful have been able to pursue safe abortions. The women who are targeted by this are working class and poor women who obviously within the United States are overwhelmingly members of oppressed nations, Black, Chicano, Indigenous. I woke up like an hour ago and I worked last night. This is class struggle. Freedom Road Socialist Organization stands in the class struggle with all oppressed people, now until the end. We are going to stay outside of this office whenever Ron Johnson passes some new bullshit, until he is out, until all of these bourgeois pigs are fucking out. Until we have a revolution that can finally break beyond the limits of capitalism and begin to fight for true equality for women, for LGBT people, for oppressed nations, for everyone. Hit me up if you're interested in getting involved, and I will be done.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Class analysis is so important. It goes beyond just being a woman or being an LGBTQ person or having a uterus. It goes to solidarity between each one of us, and we each have a part to play in fighting oppression. Thank you. So, no back alleys in the night. For safe choices, we will fight.
No back alleys in the night. For safe choices, we will fight. No back alleys in the night. For safe choices, we will fight.
Thank you.
For safe choices, we will fight.
Thank you so much. Our next speaker is Allison from the Students for a Democratic Society. Give it up for Allison.
Hi everyone, this is my first speech ever, so be nice. I want to thank Milwaukee Alliance Against Racist and Political Political Repression and Freedom Road Social Organization for having me speak today. My name's Allison. I'm here on behalf of UWM SDS chapter. On May 19th, 2021, Governor Greg Abbott signed into law one of the strictest abortion policies in the nation, banning abortions as early as 6 weeks. Within this bill, the public has the right to sue people who get abortions, as well as those who have provided assistance. This bill represents yet another attempt by the GOP to restrict and undermine the bodily autonomy of millions of Texans and in turn everyone in the United States. Oppressed communities continue to bear the brunt of the damage caused by these laws, and we cannot allow this to continue. As I stand here, I worry about my own ability to make choices for myself, about my own body, and I fear for those who may lose access to the necessary life-saving health care as a result of this bill. As many of us already know, 6 weeks is an absurdly short window to determine whether or not to terminate a pregnancy. In fact, many people who become pregnant aren't even aware of it until such a time frame has passed. This bill will force many people to undergo pregnancies that they cannot or don't want to carry to term, sometimes even leading to life-threatening complications. And those who may become pregnant, further compounded by the lack of access to healthcare that many communities in Texas and elsewhere face today. As we move forward, we must demand that our representatives take action against these regressive and cruel laws like this. We must throw our full support behind organizations such as Planned Parenthood that fight to protect the lives and rights of U.S. citizens. Furthermore, we have the responsibility to support medical providers and healthcare workers and their fight to protect bodily autonomy of their patients. With today's demonstration, we have shown our solidarity for those in Texas most affected by this bill, as well as marginalized communities in the United States and the rest of the world. In closing, I invite you to join me to chant to show Senator Johnson and others who would restrict our bodily autonomy that we have the right to decide for ourselves. What do we want?
Choice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Choice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Choice!
When do we want it?
Now!
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was great. It's so important we remember why we're here. That law in Texas, I think it was not even 24 hours had passed, and someone we had a death from an unregulated abortion. It is just, we're here today because it's about control for them, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Right to life, your name's a lie. You don't care if people die.
Right to life, your name's a lie. You don't care if people die.
Right
to life, your name's a lie. You don't care if people die. Right to life, your name's a lie. You don't care if people die.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Rija from the Party for Socialism and Liberation.
Thank you. Thanks everyone for coming out here. It's been really great to see everyone come together in solidarity because that's incredibly important. We know that these bans are a result and a product of racism, sexism, capitalism, all of those. They're coming together to screw us over. So we're responding to the Texas's cruel SB 8, which essentially outlawed abortion in the state by empowering private citizens with $10,000 bounties to file devastating lawsuits against abortion providers and anyone aiding and abetting an abortion. Actions are being called nationwide today, October 2nd, to demand full reproductive rights. SB 8 is not only an attack on abortion rights, but an attack on affordable health care services for working class people who will lose access to free and low-cost reproductive health care if abortion providers are forced to close due to costly legal battles. Restrictions on abortions do not stop abortions from happening. They only increase the number of life-threatening abortions. On Friday, September 24th, the U.S. House approved the Women's Health Protection Act, which would protect a person's ability to decide to continue or end a pregnancy. WHPA would enshrine into law healthcare providers' right to offer abortion services prior to fetal viability without restrictions imposed by individual states. The Democrats have the majority control in the House, the Senate, and White House. It is well within their reach to pass the Women's Health Protection Act, We must mobilize immediately to demand that Congress pass this bill and legalize abortion immediately. Rich women have always had access to abortion. Like everyone's already said, it's poor and working class people who stand to lose this fundamental right. People in the South and Midwest are especially at risk of losing abortion access completely, as SB 8 emboldens reactionary forces to eviscerate abortion access. SB 8 is already being used as a blueprint by other states for evading Roe v. Wade and controlling people's reproductive autonomy. We have seen the Supreme Court's refusal to intervene in SB 8, giving this law its unofficial stamp of approval. Passing WHPA would protect abortion services and preempt many restrictions Republicans have imposed at the state level, requiring ultrasounds or other testing, special admitting privileges for providers, or imposed waiting periods. Unless there is national resistance against these restrictions and bans, the future of reproductive autonomy in this country is bleak. Abortion bans are an attack on the rights of working class women, and the only way to stop the United States from sliding back 50 years in progress on women's rights is to hit the streets like we're doing today. SB 8 proves that Roe v. Wade is no longer sufficient to protect reproductive rights in this country. Abortion must be accessible and legal once and for all. History shows that progressive legislation is won through struggle. We need a militant national reproductive rights movement to demand the Democrats to stop treating reproductive rights as a debate or bargaining chip for re-elections and to legalize abortion now. For the future of reproductive rights in this country, we must mobilize and rise up. Thanks.
Give it up for Rita. These rights weren't won by asking politely, now were they? People hit the streets, just like you are today. And we got to keep doing it. Because they're just not going to listen unless we show them that we're serious about the matter, right? So, not the church, not the state, people must decide their fate.
Not the church, not the state, people must decide their fate. Not the church, not the state, people must decide their fate. Not the church, not the state, people must decide their fate.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming here today. That's all of our speakers. Please check out frso.org and Fight Back News if you want a news source that really is from the people for the people. Thank you so much for joining us again. All right? Give yourself a round of applause. I hope you all have a beautiful day and a beautiful soul. Thank you. Thank you so much for showing up. Yes.
You guys want to go get lunch?
You want to? Yes, get her.
Guys, we have one more speech from now. Right here.
Heads up, one more speech.
We're doing this one more day.
One more day.
Yes, ma'am. Natalie, come right here. You got it. Thank you.
So I don't have anything to say that hasn't already been said, but I do have a story that I would like to share with you guys. I have a friend who was in an abusive relationship. She was one of the lucky ones who made it out alive. One day when we were hanging out, I asked my friends if anyone had a tampon because I needed one. She said, "Sorry, I don't have one. I haven't gotten my period in a while, actually." I didn't think much of it at the time, and I don't think she did either. After all, a lot of people have irregular periods. I do. It's one of the reasons the 6-week abortion ban in Texas is so ridiculous. A little while later, she found out she was pregnant by her abuser. When I heard this, I broke down and cried. I cried because I knew this child would be born into violence. I cried because my friend would be tied to her abuser forever. I cried because that child would grow up knowing that they are the product of abuse. I cried because if he was able to beat the shit out of her, who's to say he wouldn't do the same thing to them? Again, my friend is one of the lucky ones. She was able to get an abortion. It's 2 years later now. She's happy, she's thriving. She's living the life she wants to live. She's in a beautiful, healthy relationship with a man who treats her right. I think about her story a lot. I think about someone in Texas who might have the same story, but they will not be one of the lucky ones. Their story will end much differently because they won't have the chance to write it. This is what I mean when I say abortion rights are survivor rights. You don't know what is going on behind closed doors. You don't know what a person is dealing with. The decision to have an abortion is deeply personal, just like any other healthcare decision. So mind your fucking business. Thank you.
Thank you so much for showing up, everyone. I've got to walk.
There's always something.
And there you have it, you guys. That was the ban on reproductive rights. They want the right to have an abortion if so need be. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I appreciate it. Look out for more live streams coming up. And remember, send some stars if you guys want to help the cause and keep these live streams going and become a supporter, you guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you soon. And remember, you guys, if you can't come real, then at least come raw. Raw topic.